Welcome to the Agree to Disagree podcast. I'm your host, Tyson Peters. Alongside nobody, my co host could not make it today, but it should still be a fun episode number 2. Um, it might be a little shorter of an episode, but that's okay. So why don't we just get it started with our first topic, quiz time. So I'm going to be taking a quiz, see if I can do it since I don't have anyone to play games with this time. So it's going to be 3 minutes to guess the old logo. Let's see if I can do this. Here we go. First one looks like the Bengals. Okay. Ooh, that one's kind of throwing me off. I'm gonna go to the Panthers. Okay, the Bills. Why do I have caps lock on? Whatever. Bills, Bears. That's a cool logo. I don't like that Falcons logo. Browns. The Raiders. Seahawks. Hawks. Ooh, the Lions old logo. They're bringing that back. Packers. I'm assuming because that's Wisconsin. Ooh, the Cardinals. Not much different from their new one. Same with the Texans, but the Texans are a new franchise. Dolphins. Uh-oh, don't know how to spell. Jaguars. The Chiefs. Buccaneers. Vikings. Theirs hasn't changed much either. The Colts. That's an easy one. Saints haven't changed much either. Oh, I'll come back to that one. I don't know that one. Jets, Ravens, Eagles. I like that logo. My Denver Broncos, the Chargers. That's boring. Ooh, I think that's the 49ers. The Oilers or the okay, they took Titans. Rams, Cowboys, Pats, Redskins. Oh, well, Commanders. Okay, they took it. Okay. Is that the Oh, I don't I feel dumb. That's the Giants. Because it's a giant and then you got all the skyscraper. Okay. Okay, I got 40 seconds. What have I not said? Let's see. AFC West. I've said all the AFC West teams. AFC North, Browns, Ravens, Steelers. Steelers. Is that the Steelers? There is no way that was the Steelers logo. Wow. It was the Steelers logo. That's crazy. Finished with 29 seconds to spare, and looks like I'm genius level Einstein. Proud about that. Um, I guess that'll wrap up quiz time. Um, that was a that Steelers one tricked me there, but let's go to rapid fire topics. And we will start with some soccer. Lionel Messi makes his debut for Inter Miami yesterday. Even though he was coming off the bench, he had a huge impact, getting subbed in right in the second half. He ended up hitting the free kick to take the 2-1 lead, and the score ended up being 2-1. Inter Miami wins with Messi. Wimbledon tennis finished on Sunday. Carlos Alcaraz defeats Novak Djokovic in 5 sets. Um, it was a close match throughout. 6-1 Djokovic, 7-6, 8-6, 6-1, 6-3, and 6-4. Um, then we move on to the Women's World Cup, which started July 20th, or not 20th, 21st, I think, or 20th, I don't remember. But the Women's World Cup team looking to win their third straight, going for a three-peat, which is very big. Um, in their game against Vietnam yesterday, Sophia Smith hit 2 goals, and she's only 22, so she will be playing a lot longer, especially for Team USA, almost getting a hat trick in that first game against Vietnam, as the United States is atop the group with 3 points. And then if we look at the other groups, Group A, Switzerland with 3 points, New Zealand in second with 2, Norway in third, and Philippines in fourth, both with 0. Group B, Australia in first, the host country, Canada and Nigeria tied for second. Well, yeah, second and third with 1 point, or yeah, 1 point each, and then Ireland with no points at the bottom of the group. Then Group C, we have Japan with 3 points, winning 5-0 against Zambia. Um, Spain won 3-0 against Costa Rica. So they're atop the group with 3 points each, and then no points for Zambia and Costa Rica. Group D, Team USA is, or Group E, Team USA is atop that group with 3 points. Vietnam at the bottom. Portugal and the Netherlands have not yet played yet. They will be tonight or tomorrow morning probably. And then we got Denmark atop and England tied, each 1 goal differential. And then we have China and Haiti at the bottom with no points and a -1 differential. So hopefully the United States can win that three-peat. And now we look at the Summer League Championship. The Cleveland Cavaliers take it 99-78 against the Houston Rockets. And I was saying last episode how much I love the Houston Rockets young core. I think they're going to be a very good team. And I was right with that. Um, a huge job there by the Rockets getting all the way to the final. Too bad they couldn't pull through the win. Isaiah Mobley did win the championship MVP. But as I said last episode, he's a very the Rockets are a very good team, and they have a really good young core, and I think they're going to be one of the better teams this season and throughout the rest of the seasons. That they still have this young core. Then we got first team, Summer League first team. We got Keontae George of the Utah Jazz. Had a great job, did a great job for them, as the Jazz are still not one of the top teams, not that close to the 15 range. They're more like 20, 25. But then you got Sam Merrill of the championship winning Cleveland Cavaliers, Orlando Robinson of the Heat, Hunter Tyson of the Nuggets, and Cam Whitmore, obviously the MVP of the Rockets. Second team, Imani Bates of the Cavs, Max Christie of the Lakers, Javon Freeman Liberty of the Bulls, Xavier Moon of the Clippers, Jabari Smith Jr. of the Rockets, and Jalen Wilson of the Nets. And obviously, as I previously stated, Cam Whitmore is your MVP for the Summer League. I told you he was a steal at number 20. Shouldn't have passed up on him. And what did I tell you, Jesse, if you're watching this from wherever you are right now? Um, let's move on to the in-season tournament. Now, this tournament, I personally don't like it. I don't think there's a need for it. But I'll tell you what to be looking forward to if you're looking forward to it, which I'm really not. So all 30 teams divided into 6 groups of 5 teams. West A has the Grizzlies, Suns, Lakers, Jazz, and Trailblazers. West B has the Nuggets, Clippers, Pelicans, Mavericks, and Rockets. Group C has the Kings, Warriors, Thunder, Timberwolves, and Spurs. And then East A has the 76ers, Cavaliers, Hawks, Pacers, and Pistons. The East B has the Bucks, Knicks, Heat, um, the Wizards, and the Hornets. And East C has the Celtics, Raptors, Bulls, Nets, and Magic. So those will be the groups going into this tournament. Uh, will It'll take place um, every single Tuesday and Friday from November 3rd to 28th, except for President's or Election Day, sorry, on November 7th, with no games will be played. Each team plays the four teams in its group once, two home games, two away games. All tournament games will count to the regular season standings, except for the championship. Now, the knockout rounds, you got the quarterfinals. They'll take place December 4th and 5th at the home city of the higher seed. Okay. And then same thing with the semis and championships, except they'll be on the 7th through 9th in Las Vegas. If you're looking forward to this tournament, then good for you. But I am not really looking forward to it right now. But that's okay, because now we got to move on to our next game, the Immaculate Grid, football Immaculate Grid. So let's do that right now. Okay. So this grid, we got the Giants and the Bills. Do we want to do that one first? I'm trying to think. Hmm. 10 plus rushing touchdowns in a season since, was that Christian McCaffrey? I'm going to put Christian McCaffrey. Oh, please say I'm right. Oh, yes. Oh, only 11.38% rarity there, which is pretty good. Okay. Ooh, this one's a tough one. I think Malcolm Brown played for both teams. Really hope so. Ooh. Okay, I thought so. Ooh, these rushing touchdowns. Ooh, easy. This one's easy though. LeSean McCoy, easy one there. Okay. I don't know about that Dolphins rushing touchdowns. So we have 6 guesses left. If we get one wrong, it's over. Well, we can't get them all. Um, who played for the Bills and the Rams? Did Robert Woods play for the Rams or the Bills? Did he play for the Bills? Let's see. Oh, he did. Okay, that one was gonna scare me a bit. Um, these Dolphin ones are tricking me. Hmm. Let's go Giants 49ers. And no, I don't know that one. Hmm. We'll go Dolphins Giants. Did he play for? I don't know. Oh, I don't know. Did he play for the Giants? I know he played for the Dolphins. I think he played for uh he either played for the Giants or the Eagles. I think it was the Giants. Oh, let's go. These Dolphin ones are very rare. Ooh, okay, I don't know that one. Bills Giants came to it came to me. Matt Breida. Okay, let's go. Okay, 49ers Giants. Don't know that one yet. Rams. Who's played on the Rams? Isaac Isaac Bruce, right? He has, right? Let's go. Oh, that one's the least rare of them all. Um, who played for the mm, this one's a tough one. Was Ronnie Brown? Ooh, 2014. I think it might be Ronnie Brown because he was a pretty decent running back for them. Let's check. Oh, let's go. Okay, last one. I'm trying to think here. This one's a tough one. Did was it Oh my gosh. I think Anton Bethia, the free safety. Do we do it? I think he did. Let's go! Rarity rating of 58. We got it. Oh, I thought he did, but I wasn't 100% sure. That was a close one. Whew. Okay, I guess that'll take us to our little MLB segment here. So, obviously last time we did this, it was All-Star break. Now, MLB games back in the flow of things. We got the standings and the games. Yesterday, Dodgers defeated the Rangers 11-5. Hopefully the Rangers can keep up their lead against the Astros in the NL West. Then we got the Braves, the best team in baseball, with 30 more wins than their losses now, being 63-33 with a 6-4 win against the division leading Brewers. The White Sox and the Twins. Twins win 9-4. Closely contested divisional game, but a great job from the Twins, who have been subpar to say the least. Angels defeat the Pirates, staying just over 500 at 50-48. And then the Astros defeated the A's 6-4. Not much of a shocker here. The A's have 27 wins this season and they are very close to that 80 loss mark, which is pretty crazy. Then you got the Mariners staying over 500 at 49-48, defeating the Blue Jays 3-2, which might hurt the Blue Jays as they're trying to get that AL East, which is a very competitive division. So let's look at the standings here. Let's start in the American League. Let's go to the American League Central here. We got the Twins ahead. The thing, I think this is the worst division in baseball by far. Twins are 51-48, barely over 500, and they have been in their last they have been 6-4 in their last 10 games, which isn't bad, but I think they they have potential to be a way better team. But then you got the Guardians in second. They're one game over 500, 2 games back of the Twins, and then you just got the three just The Tigers might be there, and the White Sox, but the Royals at 28-72 will not make an impact in this division anymore. Um, and this one is crazy to me. Okay. The Orioles are now atop of the AL East with a 60-38 record, 1 game ahead of the 61-41 Rays. With us, they've been 7-3 in their last 10, and compared to the Rays, who have been 4-6 in their last 10, that is huge for the Orioles. The Blue Jays in third, uh, just over 500. Then the Yankees and Red Sox are also under 500 or over 500, which makes I think this is the best division in baseball. Every single team over 500, and Red Sox are only 9 games back from that lead. And knowing the Rays have been collapsing lately, maybe the Orioles, Blue Jays, and Yankees will. We'll find out. Maybe the Yankees push for Shohei Ohtani at the deadline, and maybe they'll get a superstar on their team and push for a World Series title. Then we got the AL West, sorry. The Rangers atop that division, 58-41. And I think they're 2.5 games ahead, which I like because I don't want the Astros to win, even though I think they could possibly make the World Series. But they are 6-4. They've lost 2 straight. Hopefully they can keep it going. And then, as I said, the Astros 2.5 games back. Angels only 7.5 back. barely over 500. They can make a push. Mariners 1 game over 500. They're 8 back. And the Athletics are 31 and a half games back at 27 and 73. And then we'll head to the National League, the NL Central. My pick is I think the Reds are going to win this division even though they're 1 game back right now. Brewers have been hot lately though, 7-3 in their last 10, but the Reds are only 1 game back at 54 and 46 and they've been hot with Ellie De La Cruz leading the helm. Um Cubs 7 games back. They're still there. They're just under 500. Um then you got the Cardinals who have been they've been bad this year. Are they going to trade Paul Goldschmidt? Are they going to trade Nolan Arenado by the trade deadline? We'll see. I think they might want to. They might try and go for the rebuild strategy. And then you got the Pittsburgh Pirates who still aren't out of the division, 11 and a half games back, but they've been 2-8 in their last 10. They're still 42 and 55. Moving down to the NL East, which I think's pretty much a lock. We got the Atlanta Braves, the best team in baseball at 63 and 33, as I mentioned earlier. They're only 5-5 in their last 10 though, but then the Phillies are 11 and a half behind them, which isn't that close. They've lost 3 straight. Then you got the Marlins 12 games behind, so only a half game back from second at 53 and 47. They're 2-8 in their last 10 games. They've lost 8 straight. And Luis Ariz, not batting 400 anymore, but he's been doing very well for this Marlins team throughout the first half. Hopefully, he can keep it up, and maybe we see a surprise push from the Marlins. Why'd I say it like from the Marlins going in to the second half of the season? The Mets, 17 and a half games back. Don't see them winning second in this division, getting second in this division. Um, they're under 400, and then you got the Nationals at 39 and 58, still 24 and a half games back. And then we got the NL West, which just of today, the Giants have passed the Diamondbacks to go into second place. We got the Dodgers in first. They are 8-2 in their last 10, and these last 10 games have been crucial. Dodgers are 8-10, they're in first place. Giants are 7-3, they're in second place. Diamondbacks were in first place at the All-Star break, but now they lost 3 out of their last 10, or they lost 7 out of their last 10, and they're on a 3-game losing streak currently. So this is huge. The Giants are a half a game ahead of them now, and then the Padres just under 500, and the Rockies still under 500, 18 and a half back, which is sad to say, but it's true. That's not good. Um, okay, next, this is a topic that someone told me I should talk about. I'm not going to say their name, an anonymous source, but the Georgia racing allegations towards Jalen Carter will he face jail time as he was drafted by the Eagles this past draft. Um, we got um, so he was racing in a deadly crash that killed teammates, and he has arrest warrants now. This happened in January. Uh, he's only 21. Went to University of Georgia, obviously, and now plays for the Philadelphia Eagles. And I think so. They were racing at night, and they crashed, and 2 of his friends passed away. Should they arrest him? Should they not? This is something that Jesse and I could argue about if he was here, but um, I think if it's solely his fault, they should arrest him. If it's, like, not, I mean, you shouldn't be racing at night, though. I think they might arrest him, but it'd be a big crush to the Eagles because they obviously drafted him at the number 9 pick, which was a huge pickup for them. Um, let's move on to the Tennessee Titans making big moves here in the offseason, picking up star wide receiver DeAndre Hopkins in the offseason. He wanted to go to a team. The funny thing was, he was saying, I want to go to a team with a quarterback that can win me a title. He went to Ryan Tannehill, was that the best choice? I don't know. Will Levis also there. Malik Willis also there. Um, but yeah, on his Instagram video Thursday afternoon, he said, "I'm gonna play for the Tennessee Titans this season." And so the thing is, when they signed Julio Jones, I thought Julio would break out. He was So maybe I think D Hop's gonna be decent. I just need to see better quarterback play from Ryan Tannehill, and we'll see if he can do that. I don't know if he can. So if he can play quarterback the way he the way he did once they made the playoffs those few times, I think definitely a huge pickup for the Titans. I think it's a huge pickup anyway. Um, but definitely weird to see him go to the Tennessee Titans. Um, so I don't know if I don't know. I think he said he wanted to go to a different good quarterback. He didn't do that. So I don't know what's he's thinking right now. Um, but we'll see how it goes, I guess, in the regular season. This might sway me when we do our division predictions to maybe bump them a few games higher. I don't know. We'll see. Speaking of division predictions, I am not going to do those this episode because my partner is not here. So we'll just wait for him next episode and do it next episode. Um, by the way, next episode might also come on a Sunday, so be ready for that. Anything can happen. I don't know. So, anyways, let's move on to another game. We got a few of these tier lists that we're going to be doing. Um, this one is create a last 10 Super Bowl tier list. We got watch again, pretty good, could have been better, bad, and how was this the Super Bowl? We'll start off Super Bowl 55. Now, this wasn't a good Super Bowl by all means because it was 31-9, but Tom Brady did make history winning his 7th ring. The Buccaneers made history by being the first team to play at their own stadium. So I'm going to say could have been better, but it wasn't bad. Um Super Bowl 54, it was a pretty good Super Bowl. Mahomes coming back from a 10-point deficit in that fourth quarter. Great job there, winning his first out of many rings, possibly. And for some reason, this tier list didn't have Super Bowl 57, but I'm going to definitely rank Super Bowl 57 and watch again just to clear things up. But Super Bowl 53, how was this the Super Bowl? You got Jared Goff's offense, and he was playing fantastic. Like that game against the Chiefs, why couldn't that be the Super Bowl? It was like 56-50 on Monday Night Football. I just don't understand how they put up 3 points in a Super Bowl, 16 points altogether. And it's the polar opposite to the Super Bowl that came before it. Super Bowl 52, definitely going to watch that one again. Nick Foles leading the underdogs to beat the baddest quarterback at the time, Tom Brady. Great Super Bowl. I enjoyed pretty much every second of it. High scoring. It was electric in there. Super Bowl 51, Brady makes the comeback. Matt Ryan chokes. Fun Super Bowl overall. I will put it in watch again. Now, this one, don't hate me, might be just a bit biased. Watch it again. No, I'm not going to be biased. I feel like more people would have put it in could have been better because of the Panthers' execution, but that defense for the Broncos, I loved watching it that entire season. Wish they would play like this. So I'm gonna put it in pretty good. Kind of biased, kind of not. Super Bowl 49, Super Bowl before that, boom, watch that again. Amazing Super Bowl. The only thing I don't want to do I want to watch the entire thing except for that last play because I get so upset that Russell Wilson threw that pick, and now he's a Denver Bronco, throwing many more. Um, Super Bowl 48, we don't need to talk about that one. Um, uh, yeah, this one hurt me. Best offense versus best defense ended out in a 43-8 game. So we just won't mention that one. Super Bowl 47 though. Ooh, I'm gonna rank it in pretty good. It was a good game. The power outage. Ravens were winning by a bunch, then the power outage comes, and then domination from the Niners. They come back. Crazy game. Pretty sure it was 34-31. Crazy Super Bowl. I enjoyed it. And then last year's Super Bowl, Super Bowl 56, could have been better. It was pretty good. It just could have been better. That's the exact reason it's in that um section. And that's a pretty good tier list, I would say. Um, None in bad. We haven't had a bad Super Bowl. I mean, maybe I could put that one in bad, but how is that the Super Bowl? Is a pretty good category for that one. Um, Now we are going to do another tier list, but this one's going to be a little different. It's not going to be the same one. The 2023-2024 quarterbacks, I already put the rookies in their own tier because we have to see them develop and play. First up, we got Josh Allen. He's definitely a superstar quarterback. Really good there. Oh, forgot to mention the tiers. We got superstar, getting there, decent, don't draft in fantasy, and how are you in the NFL? Baker Mayfield, number one pick. I'm gonna put don't draft in fantasy. I mean, not the worst pick. Maybe he can get that starting job over. We'll do his enemy next, Kyle Trask from Georgia, or yeah, from Georgia. How are you in the NFL? I mean, actually, he might be a starting quarterback this year if he beats Baker Mayfield, but we'll see. Joe Burrow, definitely a superstar. I like him more than Josh Allen right now. I'll put him ahead of him. Derek Carr, all I can say about him is mid, so decent. Can't really say a whole lot. Um, he's just decent, and that's perfect because there's a decent tier. Um, Dak Prescott. Ooh, I think he's getting there. He's getting there. He's really shown promise in the regular season, but then those playoffs, he just needs to be getting better. Andy Dalton, don't draft him in fantasy, but I think he's not in how are you in the NFL. Unlike, I think Sam Darnold, actually, Sam Darnold has some decent legs and he can run, but I'm going to put him with Kyle Trask, even though he's better than Kyle Trask there. Um, I'm also going to do that. Um, Daniel Jones. I might put him decent just because of their playoff or them making the playoffs. But you know what? I'm going to put him decent. Yep, I did it. That was probably not a good idea. Justin Fields, I think he's definitely getting there. Not as good as Dak though, but he's definitely learning the ropes. I think Chicago's playing him terribly though. They're trying to play him as a runner, and he's he was not a runner well, he ran, but he was more of a passer, and I I think they should be using that more instead of him getting hurt as a runner. Geno Smith, I'm gonna put him above Daniel Jones and Derek Carr. We'll do it. Why not? He's pretty good. I enjoyed it. I enjoy watching him play. It's heartbreaking that he beat the Broncos week 1 last year, but it's okay. Who do we want to do next? I don't want to do Jared Goff right now. We'll go Jordan Love. I haven't seen him play much. We'll put him in don't draft fan in fantasy, even though you actually probably should draft him because he'll be the starting quarterback. But I don't think he's decent. But I think he needs to show more to see if he should be in the NFL or not. Jared Goff, ugh, we'll put him in decent. I think he's close to that getting there category. I mean, he almost led the Lions to a playoff spot last year, but I don't know, not right now. Taylor Heineke, superstar. No, I'm just kidding. Uh, I'm gonna put him at don't draft in fantasy. Next we got Sam Howell. Sam Howell, he's a rookie. Ooh. He's going to be the starter for the Commanders. He's probably not going to do that well. I'm going to put him behind Sam Darnold in How Are You in the NFL. Justin Herbert, I want to put him superstar, so I'm going to. He is a very good football player. And I don't know if you've noticed this, but AFC way more stacked up here. NFC way more stacked down at the lower ends. I mean, look, half these are NFC quarterbacks. NFC, 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 and then NFC, NFC, and then all the AFC quarterbacks are just at the top. So, except for Jalen Hurts will be at the top as well, better than Herbert currently. Jimmy G, decent. He's better than Daniel Jones, but he's just decent. We'll see what he can do in Las Vegas. Kirk Cousins. Oh, I like Kirk Cousins just because I watched the new documentary Quarterback, s but I can't put him up there. I'll put him in decent behind Jared Goff. Led the Vikings to a good record last year. Sad they didn't win any playoff games, though. Kyler Murray, he wants to play video games, and I mean, if you want to, I guess you can. He got hurt with the ACL tear last year. I'm gonna put him back there, but ahead of Daniel Jones. Um, Lamar Jackson, he's getting there. I think he's getting there. I think if we see him play more, I mean, he got his money. We just need to see him play. Uh, Mac Jones, put him at decent. He's decent, literally. Um, okay, here we go. How are you in the NFL, Patrick Mahomes? Okay, next we got Matt Ryan. I'm gonna say don't draft in fantasy. I just don't think he's the caliber player like he was back when he led the Falcons to the Super Bowl, but he is on the Colts, who don't have many weapons. Maybe Anthony Richardson can play a few snaps if Matt Ryan's doing bad. We're just going to do that. Davis Mills, will he be the starter or will it be CJ Stroud? I'm pretty sure it's going to be CJ Stroud. Um, oh, honestly, how is he in the NFL? Kenny Pickett, he has small hands, but he is going to be in my decent category. He's better than Daniel Jones, I'd say. Brock Purdy, he's decent. I mean, honestly, he won more playoff games than every single person in this row. So honestly, I'm going to put him at the top. We'll see if he can be the starter over Mr. Trey Lance. I'm going to put don't draft in fantasy right now because I haven't seen him play like anything. And when he has played, it hasn't been that good. Desmond Ritter. Ooh, tough one here. Gonna put him in don't draft in fantasy because I just don't think he's a good that good of a quarterback. He's not playing like he did at Cincinnati. Um, Competition's a little harder in the NFL. Rodgers superstar throughout his career, throughout currently he might be top of getting there, but oh, Russell Wilson, we'll put him at decent, no biased. Um, we'll go right there. Right by Derek Carr, Matthew Stafford. If he stays healthy, I'll put him behind Lamar. Tannehill, like I was saying in that D Hop thing, he needs to stay healthy. That is huge. If he doesn't stay healthy, they don't win games. We'll put him at we'll put him ahead right here. Yeah. I think he just needs to play like he plays when he's good. Deshaun Watson, how is he in the NFL? Probably should be in jail. Um, Trevor Lawrence, he's definitely getting there. Honestly, I'm gonna move Lamar right there. Trevor Lawrence had a playoff win, which is huge. Zach Wilson, honestly, how is he in the NFL? Think he's better than all these guys though, but he just needs to get his opportunity. Tua's got to stay healthy this year. He's got to not hit his head. He can't get concussions. That's all I'm gonna say. Carson Wentz, 2018, he was the guy. or 2017, I think it was. Yeah, he was the guy. I'm gonna put don't draft in fantasy and at the back. Matt Corral, how is he in the NFL? I'm gonna put him right in front of Kyle Trask. We haven't really seen him much. We haven't really seen him at all, I'm pretty sure. But that is the tier list of the quarterbacks here. Um, I think it was pretty good. Got our superstars, got our getting there. Decent. There's a lot more decent. Um, don't draft in fantasy. How are there are some guys that just like how come on, but I think that was pretty good. Okay, now we have one more tier list here. um let's see, we will do a logos tier list. What logos do I like? Let's see the tiers. We got perfect, very good, mid, very bad, did you try? Cardinals logo I actually like. I think it looks like a menacing cardinal and like a mean cardinal. I think I'm gonna put it at very I'm gonna put it at mid because it's just like I feel like a simple design. Falcons, I kind of like it, but I kind of don't. I'm gonna put it It's all right. Ravens, that's a very good logo. Very good logo. I enjoy it. It looks like a very scary raven. Bills also a very good logo or a mid logo. I'm going to put it in very good. Panthers. Oh, I love this logo. Very good logo here. I might put it I'll put it in perfect for now. We'll see if I want to move it. Um did a kindergartner draw this or something? Like a C? Really? Just a C. Like did they even try? And then just a B? Like come on Cincinnati, you have a good football team now. You got to be trying. The only reason they're a little higher is because the black stripes. Did you even try? They just had a helmet. Cowboys, it's iconic, but it's very bad. No, I'm just kidding. It's iconic. I'm gonna put it in mid. It's mid. Broncos, love the logo. I'm gonna put it in perfect. No biased. It's a pretty cool logo. You can be honest. This lion's pretty cool. It just doesn't look as menacing as some of the other logos, but I think I like it more than the Bills. Imagine they brought back that logo, that old logo. Oh wait, they are. Um, the old logo that we were looking at already for the Lions. The Packers, I think it's better than Cowboys. I think it's mid. Texans, I really like this logo. It's simple. I think it's going to be very good. Colts, very bad. They could have done some like they could have at least made it flipped into a C. Like, come on. Jaguars, that's a perfect logo. That is perfect. Chiefs, that's a very good logo. Chargers, I like the logo. I think it's gonna be above the Texans in very good. Ooh. Rams, eh. I don't like their new design. If it was still the Ram, that's going in perfect or very good. But it is not, and I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I don't like logos that just have letters or are simple. Like, come on. Like the Raiders, very good logo. Think it's right up there, yeah. Dolphins. Oh, that's a nice logo. I might put it I'm gonna put it ahead of the Broncos. And I'm actually gonna put the Jags ahead of the Broncos. It's a very nice logo. Next we got the Vikings. I'm gonna put it in very good. It's a very good logo, hence the name of the tier. Patriots also very iconic, good logo. Saints, I still don't know what this is. I'm gonna put it in mid. Giants. Ooh, do I put it in the top of I'll put it in the top of Same with their counterpart. I'll put it at Actually, I'm gonna put it ahead just because it says Jets. This just says NY. Like this one says New York Jets. This is just NY. And it has a football and it's shape of a football. So great reasoning for me. Eagles logo, best in the league. Gonna say it. Gonna say it. Seahawks, very good logo. Think it might be top of that very good list there. Steelers, iconic. Definitely going to put it in very good. San Francisco, mid. Literally the Packers logo, but with an SF and the colors changed. Um, I like the Buccaneers logo just enough to put it. Actually, I like it. It's a really good logo. Commanders, did you try? Then the Titans logo isn't that bad. I think I'm gonna put it in mid. Um, if this was a tier list on based how I think the teams will do this year, and or based on how good these teams are, I'll really like this list because the Broncos are up there. But I think these logos are these logos are really good, pretty good. I really don't like. Did they try on this? I don't think they tried. Actually, yeah, the Commanders logo is probably the best of those three. No wonder the Bears are bad. No wonder the Commanders had bad ownership before. Good thing he sold the team, and then the Browns have always been bad. I think what I'm coming to conclusion here is bad logo, bad team. Honestly, like Colts. Actually, no, because um, because for some of them, bad logo, bad team. Because you got the Colts, very bad. Rams, they've been bad, kind of, eh, like they're eh. And then Saints been bad lately. Titans been bad. Packers probably gonna be bad. 49ers have been good. Cowboys have been eh. They've been decent. Cardinals, I think they might go 0-17 this year, but we'll see. Um, yeah, I think that almost wraps it up. And oh, thank you so much for this. I still don't know what it is. I don't know what that means. Um, I have no clue what a fleur de lis is. Um, I don't know what the fleur de lis is or whatever. I'm probably not even pronouncing it right, but I think all in all, it was a good episode, even though I was sadly by myself. Hopefully, Jesse can make it. Maybe the episode will be on Sunday. It just depends. Um, but I think it was a great episode. I hope everyone enjoyed a little shorter of an episode, like I said, because I have no one to argue with, which kind of takes away the purpose of the podcast, but it's okay. And with that, I'll see you guys next week. Thanks so much for watching, and goodbye.